Hello, my name is Sunshine Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Today's reading is going to be on Miss Netta and Charles. So, what is Miss Netta's current energy right now? Miss Netta, I guess influencer or TikTok influencer. Miss Netta's current energy. Joe Netta. Y'all, I don't know if Miss Netta identifies as a he or she. So I'm gonna just say she for the sake of this reading being easy to follow. Okay, because Miss Netta that's the name, so they don't call themselves Joe. So what is Miss Netta's current energy? Okay, there's conflict going on, and this could be involving T.S. Madison and them. To be honest with you, this is tired. I want to do a reading on Armand Wiggins because I just watched a video and he fell out with Malalo Grams or something like that. And I was like, oh my god, I thought they were friends. And at this point, I like Armand. I do like his content. I think he's hilarious. But I don't know, something's happening. Like, I don't know if he's the boy next door, like he claims he is. I don't know what's going on with him, but I want to do a reading on him. I just don't know when. But when it comes to Miss Netta, there's conflict going on. Okay, there's an ending here when it comes to Miss Netta, and I see suffering. I see mental suffering. I see somebody feeling like really bad, about whatever is going on with them in their lives, and it could be due to conflict. The Empress card came out that talks about fertility, abundance, someone being in their feminine element, being in their feminine energy, resting in their feminine energy. Can you clarify the Empress? Y'all, I'm so anxious right now. I don't know why. Like, it just rushed through my body. I don't like that. I don't like that shit. And I got a fucking heartburn. Okay, so Miss Netta is planning, okay? Miss Netta is trying to plan how to shift the narrative back to she wants things to go back to the way that they were, like how the public perceived her before all this drama came about, like in the very beginning of their fame, the very beginning of their TikTok fame. However that energy felt, someone that could just work and focus on their craft and, just push out content, no drama, no fighting. But to be honest with you, I feel like Miss Netta did this to themselves. They did this to themselves. And so they're actively trying to figure out, like, how do I, erase everything? And this could be involving taking a trip. I feel like Miss Netta is planning on disappearing, going on a hiatus, and during this hiatus, they're going to take a vacation, disappear for a little bit, and then come back. And maybe even do a fucking vlog of where they're going. Don't vlog. Please don't. Honestly, what you need to do, Miss Netta, is take your trip. I feel like that's a good idea. Take your trip, go on a hiatus, do not film, do not do anything. Just fucking disappear. You can announce it, because I feel like you might draw more attention to yourself if you just completely disappear. You can announce it, be like, me and Charles are going on vacation, da 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 da. Don't film nothing. Or you can, and maybe later put out a vlog like a while after you come back. But I think you should just disappear for a little bit. That's a good idea. And then, hold on. Oh, that's fine. And then show up later. Does that make sense, y'all? like I feel like you should show up later with a vlog, like probably like a month after y'all went, and then continue followed by the vlog right after. Push out content, your regular content, like you cooking for Charles or whatever. I feel like that's a good idea. Like, I think you should just play it cool. Like, don't Don't fuck up this plan. Miss Netta, Joe. Don't fuck up this plan. I think she likes attention. That's the thing. Oh my god, attention is like, that's the thing. That's the biggest thing here that I'm saying. Joe, I mean, oh my god. I feel bad for calling them Joe because they don't go by Joe. Miss Netta likes attention, y'all. That's I would say that's like their fatal flaw. They may not have always been that way. I feel like the fame made them that way. But maybe even before the fame, they could have been the life of the party. But not this bad, y'all. To where everybody has to fucking know what you're doing. And then you're making the public fight because you want clout. Okay, Charles's energy. Charles's current energy towards Miss Netta. What is Charles' current energy towards Miss Netta? Yo, I used to know a Charles. He was so weird. He was an Asian guy. So I just kind of cringe at that name. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Oh, okay. Yo, I think it's true what they say about Charles, y'all. I think Charles could be on the spectrum. I think Charles is not the brains of the operation. I think Charles is under the impression. I think Miss Netta, tells him like, yo, like despite all this going on, I have everything under control. Charles don't have to fucking worry about shit. I see him being the fool here, quite literally. The fool card came out. That's like the ultimate free card, liberation. I have no worries. I don't care. Like, I feel like he don't fucking care. And I think he's focused on money, worried about money. Of course he understands that they're, public figures. But when it comes to the mechanics of how to stay in the spotlight, he don't give a fuck. Like, he don't care. He has no brains in the operation. Like, he don't carry out this operation. He just does what he's told, okay, regardless of what that is, because I do see the Five of Swords here. And then, he goes about his business. Like, he don't care. But I do see the Nine of Wands here, and this person in the Nine of Wands card has a bandage on their head, and that lets me know that some may right in his brain. He could be on the spectrum, which is nothing wrong with being on the spectrum, but the Nine of Wands is also my health card. It doesn't necessarily have to be something going on with his brain. It could be just something about his health in general that, kind of makes him be in Miss Netta's care. Miss Netta could also be like taking care of him, help him take care of his health. Are Miss Netta and Charles in a genuine relationship? Are Miss Netta and Charles in a... damn. These cards keep falling. I want to say yes. Yes. The Empress card came out. The Empress is a mother. She's a wife. She's a nurturer. She's she's the feminine role in a dynamic. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think she's the counterpart of the Emperor. Yes, I do feel like they're in a relationship. But Charles ain't showing up as no Emperor, child. He's showing up as the fool. People want to know, like, does Charles genuinely have feelings for Miss Netta? Does Charles genuinely have feelings for Miss Netta? Okay, there's the Emperor. See, there's the Emperor. There he is. Okay, so the Five of Wands, that's the first card that came out. That talks about conflict, y'all. Um, I watched Funky Dineva and his thoughts on the situation between Miss Netta and Charles, and he called Charles a hobosexual. I think that's exactly what Charles is. A hobosexual. He's gay for pay. Charles does not have the capacity to love anybody, okay? Something going on mentally. Or maybe this is an emotional thing, trauma, whoop de whoop. But Charles, I don't see Charles having the capacity to love. I see him being very impulsive, okay? And be in your refrigerator, eat up all your good food, and he'll stay. He'll sit on his throne, okay? He could have the potential to become an emperor, right? But he'll sit on his throne as long as he has his empress beside him, taking care of him. Like he'll stay put. If he don't have to do shit, if he doesn't have any responsibility, if he's comfortable, he'll stay put. But I don't see him having the capacity to love. I do feel like they do get into arguments, fights even. They yell at each other a lot. I don't pay attention to them, so I don't know if this is true or not. I just recently started because, the T.S. Madison drama, but I don't watch them on TikTok. I don't know what their content looks like. I know that Miss Netta cooks for him and all that shit, but I haven't seen any videos or anything. But I do know that people speculate, like, are they in a relationship with each other? And I do feel like yes. I do feel like Charles is gay for pay. The Justice card came out. That talks about fairness, and in this case, I feel like yes. Because Miss Netta, he don't have to do shit, y'all. Miss Netta takes care of him just fine. And he's comfortable. Everybody is fucking sitting down in these cards. Sitting down on a throne or a chair, if you will. Alright. I just repeated myself with these questions. I said, I was ahead of myself here. I said, if not, what is his energy towards Miss Netta? How does he feel about Miss Netta? I just told y'all. How does Miss Netta feel about Charles? Let's ask. How does Miss Netta feel about Charles? Miss Netta's energy towards Charles, just in general. Miss Netta's energy towards Charles. Y'all, I'm gonna show my hands again soon. I just haven't been able to because I share a space. And I need peace and quiet. I need to be alone in my own space in order for me to do a reading and show my hands, set up my camera and shit. So that's why I haven't been able to show my hands. I hope that's okay. Miss Netta tolerates Charles. Like this, when I look at the strength card, it's like Miss Netta just tries to, gain strength, to deal with Charles, to handle Charles. Because again, like, I already showed y'all the strength card. Like, this woman is petting the lion. I told you, Charles is Miss Netta's fucking pet, y'all. Like, literally, like, Charles is damn near Miss Netta's dependent, like, pet. Fucking just another person that she has to take care of. The three of Wands. Also, Miss Netta is looking to expand with Miss Charles. Honestly feel like I don't know if Miss Netta is looking to expand her options. I see the Four of Wands card here. Are they married? The Four of Wands talks about marriage, union. See, it looks like these people are married in the card or have gotten married. Can y'all see? And this Three of Wands here, that talks about, looking elsewhere, like expanding. And to be honest with you, Miss Netta is in it emotionally, because I see Miss Netta being sad. when it comes to her feelings towards Charles. And this Five of Cups talks about emotional loss. And I do feel like Miss Netta is in it emotionally when it comes to Charles, and may have even thought about, leaving. But she also feels like it's too late now. And I see marriage here. They may have gotten married, or they're going to get married. Yeah, but this relationship is toxic, y'all. It's not fulfilling for Miss Netta. The devil card came out, like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, all jokes aside, like, well, I wasn't joking like at all during this reading, but I feel like I see Miss Netta deserving better. Charles is not in Miss Netta's league. Like, they're not compatible at all. I see Miss Netta being a slight bit better than Charles. They want different things. Miss Netta is showing up as the King of Swords, and Miss Netta showed up as the King of Swords the last time I did a reading on her. And the King of Swords is someone that's powerful. They're a mastermind. They're very smart. They can even be cold-hearted sometimes. They can be manipulative, but the King of Swords is a person that holds conviction. And Charles is not on Miss Netta's level. Miss Netta deserves better. Like, they're not compatible, y'all. They're not compatible. But I see them playing house. Like, I see them making it work, especially Miss Netta. I see emotional loss, like sadness over this man when it comes to Miss Netta's part. But she tolerates him. She feels like she's in too deep now. Okay, so did Miss Netta really get detained at the BET Awards? Did Miss Netta really get detained at I don't like how these cards is falling out. It's annoying. I want to get out of these people's energy already. Did Miss Netta really get detained at the BET Awards? Yes. The Five of Wands came out. That's what she's concerned about right now when it comes to the BET Awards. Like, that shit has fucked her up. Fucked her up. Everybody found out. She don't like that. She's embarrassed. Yes. Oh my god, y'all. I see fucking fighting. She wasn't invited. And if she was being an opportunist at that time. Yep. The messy sweet spot. I literally, what Miss Gigi said is honestly, it's all true. Like, or I think Miss Gigi posted a video of someone giving their input on the situation. But Miss Netta is an opportunist, okay? Miss Netta just wanted to be able to say I was at the BET Awards for clout and for validation. And I don't think she was invited. And if she was not supposed to walk the red carpet. No. So yes, she did get detained. I do see conflict. I see there's two fighting cards that came side by fucking side. The Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands. That talks about fighting, y'all. Like, yes, she was detained. I don't see Charles being detained though. Charles was elsewhere. Charles was wandering somewhere. Like, what the fuck? Charles was wandering somewhere. I don't know where the fuck he was at, but I don't see him anywhere. I see him as the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is on his horse, and he's facing the opposite direction of the problem. So I don't even think Charles was near Netta when they got detained. Child. Was Miss Netta invited to the BET Awards? I answered. Hold on, let's see. Was Miss Netta invited to the BET Awards? I feel like she was. But she was not supposed to walk the red carpet. Okay. So I also saw a snippet of her explaining, like, it being a hassle for her to get into the BET Awards. That was true. The Eight of Swords came out. That talks about negative thoughts. That talks about doubt, honestly. And I do feel like it was a hassle for her to get in, but she got in because of the connections that she had. Because at the end of the spread here, after the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords, I see the Three of Cups. That talks about partying. That talks about celebration. So yes, I do feel like it was a hassle for her to get in, but she got in anyway. But she was not supposed to walk the carpet. She wasn't. Somebody lied to her. Somebody lied to her about this whole thing. Like, how she was able to get in or some shit. I see deception. I don't think she was the one lying, though. I already told y'all, I feel like she was telling the truth as to there being a hassle of her getting in. But somebody lying here. I think somebody lied to her. Okay, last two questions. Will they last? Will Miss Netta and Charles last in the social media world? Will Miss Netta and Charles last in the social media world? Will Miss Netta and Charles last? To be honest with you, I want to say it's a yes. But here's the thing. I feel like... Okay. So, thank God somebody got brains and know to stack up their chips and not splurge and make sure that they maintain a sustainable living with all the income they're getting from social media. I don't see them going broke, but I do see them probably disappearing, like leaving, transitioning, kind of out, panning out of the social media world. Maybe another scandal happens. I am not sure, but somebody gonna get tired. I see somebody getting tired, and I see somebody growing and not needing social media attention anymore. And they could have a child, y'all. I'm going to ask if their relationship is going to last, but I don't see anybody canceling them. I see them leaving on their own, making a decision to leave. Yeah. See, yeah, change, the Hierophant. Yeah, I see transition. I see it ending. But it's gonna be their choice. And they're not gonna go broke either. Because somebody has the brains to save. Yeah. Will Miss Netta and Charles' relationship last? Will Miss Netta and Charles' relationship last? Huh. Okay, I see Miss Netta being stuck in her head still. The Eight of Swords. The Four of Cups. To be honest with you, no. It's gonna take a while, y'all. A while for Miss Netta to leave. It's gonna take a while. And Miss Netta, in order for her to leave, she gonna outgrow everything. This relationship, social media. I see somebody leaving when it comes to the social media world as well as the relationship. And I feel like it's Miss Netta. She's gonna grow tired, y'all. I see somebody walking away. Because it's burdening. The relationship is burdening. And I see somebody in the relationship as the Hierophant. I mean, not the Hierophant, the Hermit. The Hermit card is the ultimate introspection card. Somebody is going to outgrow this connection. I feel like it's Miss Netta. Because Miss Netta is not getting nothing out of it. Miss Netta got to work 10 times hard. Got to cook for the man. And I'm not into calling people dumb, but this man looked like I don't know. Maybe if Miss Netta allowed him to pitch in, maybe he could. Maybe he could be some use. I feel like he already is. But I feel like Miss Netta is the mastermind behind everything. With um Charles probably helping out just a little bit, you know? But yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed the reading. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.